Hey, what's going on, guys? This is the Figure King coming to you guys with a late review. Um, Today we're going to be taking a look, or rather tonight we're going to be taking a look at the Justice Buster Build-A-Figure from the DC Multiverse line. Now, this is a Build-A-Figure. It's the second Build-A-Figure from this line. The first Build-A-Figure was the Batman v Superman grapple gun. You had to collect about 8 figures excuse me, to get that gun built. This one you have to collect 6 figures. Now I have the pieces here in order. So here is the right leg of the Justice Buster. You get this with the 0-year Batman. This is the I want to say the right arm of the Justice Buster. You get this one with the Joker. The left arm you get with Arrow. The left leg you get with the President Superman figure. The head and the armor plate piece you get with the Flash, and the torso piece here you get with the Reverse Flash. Now, a few things I did want to point out. The first figure, the number 1 figure, the Batman figure, actually didn't come first in the wave. It was actually introduced later. The Batman figure, the number 4 figure, which is Superman, and the number 6 figure, which is the Reverse Flash. Those guys all came in wave 2. Even though they have them ordered here, numbered here in a certain order, those guys actually didn't come in the order that they were placed on the box. And another thing I wanted to point out, DC Multiverse is pretty much a newer company. I see they're sponsored by Mattel. Their packaging is kind of lackluster, and I'm not saying that because of the packaging itself. I'm saying that because I got the 0-year Batman here, and I don't know if you guys can see that there on the packaging, but for base of operation, when it says this base of operation, it's Gotham City. It's actually spelled with 2 B's, and it's worded like it's high-tech gear. It's armor, batsuit, grapnel, tricked out Batmobile. I mean, my 1-year-old daughter could have done a better job than that. I mean, that's just, you know, kind of lackluster on that part. Excuse me. Throat's really dry. Yeah, I mean, they could have done, you know, a better job of paying attention to that. But without further ado, we're gonna go ahead and get right into building this figure. Now, the Justice Buster is a suit of armor that appeared in the comics. Batman, of course, wore it to fight the Justice League. And it's not to get confused with the Thrasher suit. In my opinion, the Thrasher suit is a much cooler body of armor. I actually have the Greg Capullo Thrasher suit Batman. I have it in a box. It's a really cool figure. One of the best ones in my collection. But yeah, I saw the Justice Buster, and I figured it would be cool to get a Justice Buster action figure, and lo and behold, that's what we get here. Now, just to let you guys know, this figure is hollow. So it's not hefty. It looks pretty beefy, but it's actually really hollow. Doesn't really have much weight to it at all. Yeah, so let's get right into putting this guy together. So I'm gonna go ahead and connect the torso like that. I don't know if it's supposed to snap in or what. Is that? Yeah, well, I guess it doesn't snap in. That's the right way. I guess it doesn't snap in. So we'll go ahead and do the legs. And this leg goes in. This leg goes in there like that. And this one goes right in there like that. Arms go in like that. It'll snap into place like that. This goes over the shoulders. That's like a shoulder pad. Okay, I was looking. See how that goes. That snaps down in there. It's kind of hard to get it in there. I'm gonna have to take it off camera for a sec. Right. So it snaps in like that. And last but not least is the head, which actually snaps right on. It doesn't really give you much trouble at all. Excuse me, guys. And oh, there we have the Justice Buster. Now I'm gonna go over the articulation of this guy. By him being a bigger figure, don't expect much. By him being a DC multiverse figure, don't expect much. So this is like the armored shoulder piece. This is made with a really soft material, really soft plastic material. These spikes, they're not sharp or anything, so you don't have to worry about touching them and hurting yourself because they're really soft. So his head moves down that much, up that much, and get it to do a full 360-degree rotation. His arms do a full 360-degree spin, but the shoulder pads will hinder it. You can get his arms to spin due to the ball joint there in his elbow. You can bring his arm in this much. He actually can't turn it and do it like this because it's only hindered to one real rotated position. So he can hold his arm up like that and bend his knees that much. He does have an ab crunch, obviously. I'm trying to show you guys how far up he can kick his leg. About that much. That far back, which isn't really much. He does have a pretty good ab crunch. You look down, that much. Back, that much, which really isn't much at all. And just to go over some of the detail, it really isn't that bad, actually. Kind of impressed with it. I didn't think it would look this good once it was all together. Wish it was had a little more weight to it. Actually, once you put it together, it does have just a little bit more weight to it. But I actually wish that it had like more weight to it, more than what it has. So you look at the back of the figure. I mean, like I said, it really isn't bad. It has the rocket blast pulses back there on his back and on the back of his legs, right there. Yeah, it looks like it's a suit of armor. It's been dinged up. Batman's definitely had a few battles in this thing. It would be cool if the eyes actually did light up, or they used a lighter blue for the lighting effect. But I mean, yeah, like I said, it's really really not that bad of a figure. They obviously there's a bit of room for improvement, but I mean, I'm not that unhappy with it, not that dissatisfied. It actually is a really nice Build-A-Figure. So that's pretty much it for the review, guys. Like I said, you can see the figure here. It's pretty decent. It's done with just the nice gray wash. Nice light gray wash. And yeah, guys, you got the nice bat symbol there with a couple of dings and scratches across it. It definitely looks like a suit of armor. And yeah, it's done with some soft as well as hard plastic. But yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. I'm not that dissatisfied with it. I think it looks okay. Let me know what you guys think. Go ahead and comment on the video, like, share. I'm the Figure King. Like I said, like the video, subscribe to the channel, keep collecting. Good night, guys.